How to build unbreakable discipline. Discipline is one of those words that gets thrown around a lot. You just need more discipline. Successful people are disciplined. If you really wanted it, you'd do it. But here's the truth most people never tell you. Discipline is not about being tough, robotic, or endlessly motivated. If discipline were just about willpower, most of us would already have it by now. Discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you build slowly, deliberately, and imperfectly. And in this video, I want to break down what discipline actually is, why most people struggle with it, and most importantly, how to develop real discipline that lasts, even on the days when motivation completely disappears. This isn't about becoming extreme or burning yourself out. This is about learning how to keep promises to yourself consistently. Point 1. Redefine what discipline actually means. Most people think discipline means forcing yourself to do things you hate. That's the first mistake. True discipline isn't about force, it's about alignment. Discipline is simply choosing what you want most over what you want now. When you reframe discipline this way, it stops feeling like punishment and starts feeling like self-respect. Every disciplined action is a vote for the person you want to become. You're not being strict. You're being intentional. And when you see discipline as an act of self-trust rather than self-control, it becomes something you want to practice, not something you constantly fight against. Point 2. Stop waiting for motivation. One of the biggest lies we're sold is that discipline comes from motivation. It doesn't. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation shows up when conditions are perfect. Discipline shows up regardless of conditions. Highly disciplined people don't feel more motivated than everyone else. They just don't negotiate with their feelings as much. They don't ask, "Do I feel like doing this today?" They ask, "Is this who I said I wanted to be?" If you wait until you feel ready, confident, or inspired, you'll always be behind. Discipline begins the moment you act without motivation. Point 3. Start smaller than your ego wants. Most people fail at discipline because they aim too big too fast. They go from zero to extreme overnight, and when they can't sustain it, they quit entirely. Real discipline is built through small, repeatable wins. Not an hour at the gym, 5 minutes. Not writing a chapter, 1 paragraph. Not a perfect routine, just showing up. Small actions lower resistance. Low resistance creates consistency. Consistency builds identity. And identity is where discipline becomes automatic. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Point 4. Design your environment to support you. Discipline becomes 10 times harder when your environment is working against you. If distractions are always within reach, you'll constantly rely on willpower, and willpower always runs out. Disciplined people don't rely on self-control. They remove friction from good habits and add friction to bad ones. They make the right choice easier and the wrong choice inconvenient. Put your phone in another room. Prepare your clothes the night before. Make your goals visible. Make distractions invisible. Your environment shapes your behavior far more than your intentions ever will. Point 5. Learn to keep promises to yourself. At its core, discipline is about trust. Every time you say you'll do something and don't, you weaken your self-trust. Every time you follow through, even in a small way, you strengthen it. This is why consistency matters more than intensity. If you say you'll do something, make it so small that failure feels almost impossible. Because self discipline isn't built through heroic effort, it's built through reliability. When you become someone who keeps promises to yourself, discipline stops feeling forced. It becomes who you are. Point 6. Expect resistance and act anyway. Discipline does not eliminate resistance. It teaches you how to move through it. There will be days you're tired, days you're bored, days you don't care. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're human. The goal isn't to feel good before you act. The goal is to act despite discomfort. Discipline is choosing progress over comfort, again and again, even when no one is watching. In conclusion, discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's not about punishment. It's about freedom. Because the more disciplined you become, the less chaotic your life feels. The less you rely on motivation, and the more control you gain over your future. You don't need to overhaul your entire life today. Start with one promise. Keep it small, keep it daily, and keep it honest. Discipline isn't built in a moment. It's built in the quiet decisions you make when no one is watching. And those decisions, repeated over time, change everything. If you found this video helpful, make sure to click the like button and comment your key takeaway. Share this video with a loved one and subscribe to the channel for more videos on how to become the best version of yourself through self-awareness and personal development. Until next time, remember, discipline isn't about doing everything, it's about doing what matters, even when it's hard.